In a quiet corner of Seattle, hidden between rows of faded apartment buildings, lived a boy named Ayan. He was the kind of kid who rarely spoke but always listened. His silence wasn't shyness, it was survival. At home, things were hard. His mother worked 2 jobs, his father had left years ago, and every dollar felt like a drop in a leaking bucket. Ayan loved books. Not just reading them, devouring them. He'd sit for hours in the school library, escaping into stories of explorers, scientists, and heroes who changed the world. Deep down, he dreamed of becoming a writer. But how could someone like him, a kid with holes in his shoes and no laptop, ever write a book? One morning, his English teacher announced a national creative writing contest. The winner would get a publishing deal and a scholarship. The class buzzed with excitement, but Ayan said nothing. He wanted to try, but the doubt was louder than the hope. That afternoon, he went to the library. Ms. Rhodes, the school librarian, noticed him staring at the flyer for the contest. "Thinking of entering?" she asked gently. "I want to, but I don't even have a computer at home," he said quietly. She smiled and handed him a notebook. "Then start here. Big dreams don't need fancy tools, just a brave heart." That night, while his mother slept after a double shift, Ayan sat under the dim kitchen light and began writing by hand. Every night, he added pages. His story wasn't just fiction, it was him. A boy who felt invisible but carried worlds in his mind. Weeks passed. His notebook filled up. He typed it all on the school library computer, editing during lunch breaks, sometimes skipping meals just to finish. The day before the deadline, disaster struck. Ayan's backpack was stolen at the bus stop. Inside was his only USB drive with the final version. He ran to the school in tears. Ms. Rhodes met him at the door. "I backed it up last week," she said, placing a fresh copy in his hands. "I had a feeling." Ayan submitted the story, heart pounding. Months later, during a school assembly, the principal called his name. Silence filled the room. "Ayan Malik has won the national contest," she announced. He stood frozen. The room erupted in cheers, but all he could hear were his mother's words from long ago. "Life won't always speak kindly to you, but keep listening, and you'll find your way." Ayan went on to publish his story. Interviews followed, then invitations to speak. But he never stopped writing by hand first, because that's where his journey began. Your story matters 7 if the world hasn't heard it yet. Start small, stay silent if you must, but never stop believing in the voice within.